Welcome, everybody. We are going to be going over accountability, how you can do this in groups of 3 for daily accountability through texting. This is an amazing method and strategy that's being used with golds, diamonds, platinums, and above in helping to support their leaders, their builders, and their teams with daily accountability. Now, this is something that's going to be optional. You each have a choice if you want to be a part of this, and it's done on a month-to-month basis. If you don't keep up with it, then you get dropped from the accountability group and replaced by somebody who does want to be on a daily accountability. There's some just basics on how this works. It's really simple, but it's really effective. I'm going to pull up the message that Donnell put out. I copied and pasted it into my notes here. This is the message on Facebook that she had shared with us on how to do this. I thought it was just ingenious, and I'm really excited to get it started. What we're going to do is we set you up in groups of 3 with one person who is monitoring the group as a 4th person. These groups of 3 don't have to be in the same team. They can be cross-lined from each other. It doesn't matter. So it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, this is definitely for those who want to overcome and win the victory of consistency. And also, it's just really great at helping to know where you're at and helping you move forward. And she has them text in between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. because hers are all over the world, but this is meant to be done in the morning. So Monday through Friday, you will text in the morning, and we'll do it between the times of 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to noon Eastern Standard Time, because I think that covers all of the morning times that you can get that in. What we do next is it's Monday through Friday that you send in this text, and this is a format that it follows. Greetings or good morning. My OV is, and then you fill in the blank. My retention percentage is, and you fill in the blank. My rank goal for this month is silver, elite, gold, solid gold. If you want to be a strong solid gold, if you've hit gold in and out, but you want it solid. My action step today is, my action step yesterday, and if it's Monday, my action step last Friday, and was completed or not completed, and then an I am statement. Okay, so this I am statement is, we'll go over that as well. It's really good. So good morning, everyone. My OV today is 4,500 OV. My retention as of April 16th is 48%. My rank goal this month is solid gold. And my action step today is to get newsletters to my personal enrolled customers. My action step yesterday was, and then you say what that was, and then you say your I am statement. Hers is pretty simple here. I'm a leader that leads with integrity. I have a different I am statement that we're going to use instead with a coach that I'm personally working with right now, and he has an amazing I am statement, and I just feel it's more powerful and it will help us to achieve more. Let me go ahead and show you why we do it this way. We'll have a leader of each group that will follow along, make sure that you're hitting each of these things. Since this training is really working with mindset, it does need to be formatted. So the text that you send in does need to be formatted in this way. The reason why you say what your OV is because then you're checking your numbers daily. Really important. The retention is to see basically where your LRPs are at. The rank, this is monthly so that it doesn't feel like it's unreachable. And then we've got the action step must be for rank and has to make sense, because if you're doing it like, oh, I'm organizing my oils, it's not going to make you an elite. Or by buying business supplies, it's not an action oriented step. Does that make sense? You need something that's going to move your business forward. And then the completion is either I did complete it or I did not. And this is important because when you start to make explanations as why you did or did not do something, what you're doing is it trains the brain to rely on these excuses. And that's what we want to get rid of. And she said this is actually sometimes the hardest thing to teach because we really do want to say why we didn't do it. I know I'm that way. Like, I'm always like, well, I just want you to understand where I was at. Why, my husband's always like, I don't need to know the details. And I'm a detail person, so I'm like, I want to know the details. But no, it actually trains the brain to rely on those excuses, and we don't want that. We want to eliminate that. And then the I am statement is a really big deal because you're going to pick something that would be something that you don't believe yourself to be able to do. Okay? For example, my I am statement is I am organized. Because really, I've always seen myself as this like creative person who has organized messes. Like I'm the only one who understands them. And I came to find out that that's not really who I am. Like as a child, I was very organized, but because I had an aunt that came to live with us and she was very messy and she shared a room with me, my mom said I just kind of gave up on organizing, and it just kind of went from there on. And then in high school, she said I got organized again, and then I went and I to school and college and lived with other people that I didn't have control. And so then every time I felt like I was out of control of my life, I would just give up on organizing. So this is something that I am changing about myself. I am organized. And so I have an I am statement with that, so that my life just flows smoothly and easily. And, so anyway, that's what you're going to do too, is an I am statement. Okay? So let's go and take a look at how you're going to find these things. You're going to go here to your, mydoterra.com. You're going to log in and show you how to find these different areas. So you're going to go to My Back Office. It's right underneath your name. And then you're going to go here under Genealogy Summary. Now this is going to bring up your numbers. Now I have very deep legs, so I just tell everybody just put 0 to 100, because if you just put 0 to 10 and you have legs that are 20 deep, it's not going to count that. And you want to update your report. Okay, and I don't know if you saw that it went from like 400 and something to 1,100 people. Okay, and my percentage before was like 56.4 or something, and now it says 33. So it changed it slightly on the percentage. Now this is where you're going to go. You're going to look at, so these are the last 2 months. This is the month. This is for May. So it says 5/05/2018, 04 2018, 03 2018. Okay, so you're going to go here, and you're going to do, you're going to see I haven't put in my order yet. My LRP is going to be going through this week. Okay, so then this has like your different levels and all that. The main thing you're looking for is the retention number right here and your OV right here. So it's like the beginning of the month right now. So obviously this is going to get higher, but we want it to get higher more than it was the month before, right? You can see here, this was a BOGO month. Or no, it wasn't even BOGO month. It was some kind of promo month. So I'm a little bit higher. But we want this to be higher than even that. And we want to help you do this in your personal group. So this is where you're going to get those two things, the percentage. And I used to be at 1.70%. So I'm looking at this. I haven't looked at this forever because I didn't even know where to find this until Donnell told me where it was at. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But now that I know, I'm like, are you kidding me? We've always been 70% or more retention. So I've got some work to do here. 56%? That's crappy for where we usually are at. So we're going to go in and fix that. Now that and then you put your name, Helen, choose now to be organized. The action step. My action step is every night before I go to bed, I have my day completely planned out for the next day. And then I have a time of 11 p.m. So I go to bed early. So I can get up early and do my morning ritual. And part of my day planned out is I have a morning ritual. So that's not in my I am statement, but I know because I do this by 11 p.m. every night. I have my day planned out. So I, Helen, choose now to be organized. I have my day completely planned out by 11 p.m. And then you put that because that is who I am. You want the word just in there. It's just what I do. Okay, so that's what you want it to say. So you're going to plug in yours there. That's what you're going to do in putting together your daily text accountability. If you are interested in doing this, I want you to get with me as soon as possible. We do this on a month-by-month basis, so your only commitment is 30 days a month, and then you recommit each month. And you can test it out, see how it goes for you. Anyways, it was really great talking with you guys today. I'm excited to get this going with you.